Welcome back to another video. Today's topic is going to be about, I would rather listen to Shonen Jump characters than alpha looks maxing people. This is one of the things I've been thinking about for a very long time, and I honestly think I can relate more to Shonen Jump characters than these alpha male YouTubers. These alpha male YouTubers have no sense of direction and a lot of problems when it comes to just them following their own rules. You ever notice when you watch these guys, you watch them, they stick to a simplistic formula for a moment of time. Like, remember the whole looks maxing craze and getting to the gym and doing all the hustle culture bullshit. And then they go around and kind of go back on their word and they say, oh, they don't want to do that. But if you're not doing what they're doing, it's like you're a loser and you're a problem. And then they will attack your deepest, darkest insecurity that you may have about yourself. Like you're not getting enough girls, you're not getting enough money, you're not being the center of attention when you go out. You're not like treated well. You're not the alpha male when you go out places. And they really do attack those weaknesses. They attacked my weaknesses back then when I was like, damn, was in shape. I wanted to get at girls and I wanted to kind of get myself out there. So if I follow these guys, obviously I'm going to get to that point. So, journaling, no fapping and all kinds of, going to the gym, obviously, and doing more and more of that stuff. And, just every single routine you can think of. I'm thinking Hamza, FitX, and all those people. And it's just, man, like they were going crazy on this stuff where it's like, you follow the rubric and they were having a good time with it. But then over through the years, you start seeing them kind of fall back on what they were doing. And, they kind of just kind of went against their word where it's like, okay, if you guys follow my word, I don't do this stuff, but you guys shouldn't do it. And then you find a video of them saying, "Oh, I did this stuff, so who cares? I don't care anymore. Let's just keep going." And you're like, "Hey, wait a minute! I thought you said this doing this shit is bad. Why are you switching up what you're saying?" And they be like, "Oh, well, it is what it is." And I'm like, "Ah, shit." So, when it comes to Shonen Jump characters, they are very, very consistent characters, and I really, obviously they change over the time. I'm gonna bring up Goku and Vegeta. Goku and Vegeta is two characters that are, obviously they have a big role model into working out and doing all kinds of stuff like that. So, you like to work out and be a specific person that likes to improve themselves. But the reason I like about Goku and Vegeta is that you can relate to those characters, but then they're not really forcing you to like them. They're not really forcing you to like if you don't do what we do, then you're considered a loser. No, it's like you like these characters because you relate to these people because they're people that are willing to put hard work and hard talent into doing whatever they need to do to strive to become the next legendary warrior for the same race, and they like to see themselves get better. I really like Goku because he has a very, honest, childlike, simplistic mindset. And yes, on the surface, he may seem dumb to a lot of people around him, but he's a really intelligent fighter. I mean, the writers make him stupid, by the way. But the other than that, he's a really intelligent person and likable. And he believes in training hard, resting well, and enjoying life, and also just being a good person. Forgiveness and all that stuff. Really good ideologies you can follow with all the battles that they've been through. Vegeta, he was a character that you saw him, and yeah, he may be a asshole and a jerk to other people and a douchebag to others and stuff like that too, but there's a reason behind it. You understand why he had to be the way he was because he wasn't brought up with friends and family and loved ones like how Goku was. He had to learn how to fend on his own, and then that was the only life that he learned had to how to adapt. And it wasn't until many years living on Earth that he changed over through time and he learned to adapt and learn how to change his focus. And so he still had to find a new purpose to improving. But although he changed, he never went back on his word. He never stopped being a fighter because he just didn't feel like it. Obviously he did, but he came back because he learned a big mistake of like stop fighting because of others. He wanted to fight for stop fighting to chase Goku, but he wanted to fight for others and to protect others, and that was his biggest lesson that he learned. And that's what character development is. That's peak writing of everything. And so, but when you come with these alpha male YouTubers and stuff, they will tell you to look smacks and do all these hollow ass things just to potentially get some type of validation that you're not even guaranteed. A lot of YouTubers are even saying like looks maxing is not gonna get you that girl. Being in the gym is not good. It's like they still hype this shit up. They still hype it up, and it's like, oh my god, do you guys not see that it's different? Things aren't as easy as you guys may sound like it's because you're trying to sell an audience. It's like, okay, yeah, we know that. Oh, you're in shape, and it's like, no, like that shit doesn't work no more. Even they're saying it like, damn, bro, like shit, I don't know what these girls want. Shit, I got all this money, the status. I don't know what the fuck they want. You see guys that are in good shape, looking good and stuff like that, clavicular, and look, really solid looking guy, and it's like you still struggling. It's like, what the fuck? But they go advocate hard on looks maxing and gym and all. It's like money and all. It's like you don't know what the fuck it is. It's at this point, just say, hey, bro, I don't know. I've just been trying to scam and figure this shit out. I would much appreciate you being honest and you being like, okay, I'm staying focused on the grind. This was a point in my life where I focused on this. I want to keep going and do better, bigger and better things, and we just move on. And these are my personal experiences that I can lean on to you guys. But no, they're like, fuck, man, just keep doing what we doing. Get money, get the gains, get all this shit. And it's like just soulless shit that doesn't go anywhere. So it's like, what the fuck? Man, man, oh man. Let me know if you guys feel the same way in the comments. And make sure you guys like and subscribe. And you guys take care and peace.